Greetings and salutations, viewers. Welcome to ConnectiCon 2016. I am here with yet another author from Wordfire Press. Thank you for joining me.
Oh, sure. This is awesome.
Now, you are the author of Dandelion Iron, the Juniper Wars series?
Yes.
What is this all about?
This is, so I've been writing my entire life. I had 3 published books before this, but I wanted to do a series. And so, in this series, I wanted to put all of the things I like. So the book is about, it's a cross between Little House on the Prairie and Mad Max with a little G.I. Joe thrown in, inexplicably.
Because why not?
Because why? Because guns, man. Because guns. So it's a story about 3 sisters on a post-apocalyptic cattle drive. And so, because I always like Westerns, but I was like, I want to do a sci-fi Western, but I'm not sure if it'll sell. And then I watched Firefly, and with tears streaming down my face, I'm going to say, if Joss Whedon could do it, I'm going to do it. So I committed to the series. I have 6 books. The first one's out. It's about 3 sisters on a post-apocalyptic cattle drive, and they find a boy. And in my world, boys are rare. Okay. So the oldest sister doesn't want anything to do with the boy because boys are dangerous. The middle gunslinging sister wants to sell the boy because then they wouldn't have to do the cattle drive.
Fair enough.
And the youngest one falls in love with him. But little do they know an inhuman army will stop at nothing to find him. Dun, dun, dun.
That would complicate things.
Inhuman armies do, and that's also kind of the G.I. Joe type of,
Okay.
Cobra Law, but it's not Cobra Law.
Hopefully, unlike Firefly, this will actually have a more satisfying ending and resolution.
I found Serenity. I found it perfect. I was totally satisfied. And the fact that it got a movie, right? I mean, the fact that Joss Whedon, he did the impossible and got this movie. And no, you killed Book. Spoilers. Some key characters die. Bam. So I don't know.
It happens. It's Joss Whedon, after all.
Yeah, but it's really interesting how he uses those, because when there was a person dying kind of randomly, I thought he was going to kill everybody. And I was like, oh my God. And then anyway, it's awesome. I'm a big Firefly fan. So.
As am I. So.
Yeah.
Are you part of any other series or standalone books at the moment, or are there any in the works?
So this is book 1's out. Book 2 will be out in September. Book 3 is with the editor, and then book 4 is ready, and I'm working on book 5 now because I want to get the whole series. I do want to be a George R. R. Martin. God bless the man, but I want to kind of get, because I love the series so much that I don't want to die. Hand to heart, I don't want to die without having at least rough drafts of book 5 and 6.
Okay.
So I figure if I'm hit by a truck, the series will be done. But no, my first book was released in 2012, and it was about angels, demons, drug addicts, atheists. It's a love story. In 2014, I released Long Live the Suicide King, which is my happy little suicide book. It involves donuts. And then lots of donuts. And then book 3 was kind of my nicer. I wanted to get away from atheists and drug addicts and
donuts.
And it's about a girl and her grandmother on a treasure hunt in France. But you're not quite sure if the grandmother's crazy or not.
Huh.
So it's kind of a contemporary fantasy, and because I have fantastical elements, but they're kind of interwoven. It's like the movie. I'm a big fan of Terry Gilliam.
Yep.
And I love The Fisher King. So I wanted to kind of have that kind of blend of fantasy and reality.
Nice.
So, and I spent some time in France, and I ate a lot of cheese to prepare for the book.
You kind of have to.
Oh, French cheese, man. They have ash, like a line. Mobier has a line of ash in the cheese. How great is that? So yeah, so I'm really excited to be a part of Wordfire, and I'm excited to be writing books. And
what has your creative process been like working on a 6-book series? How do you keep track of everything?
I think normal people, my mind goes, right? And so I just kind of rethink everything over and over again. So I'm like Memento, but I don't have it tattooed. I have a kind of a world Bible that I put together, so I know kind of, and the editors are really nice because they help me with continuity. But it really is kind of, and I reread the books. Like, for example, I've reread book 3 and 4, kind of another edit, and I'm
Yep.
just going right into 5 while it's still fresh. And so I'll get through 5, and I'll probably go through 5 again because my rough drafts are really rough. So I have to like do lots of drafts because it's I write like a really fast rough draft.
You got to get it all out first before you can add and clean up.
And I edit my books, but I don't like editing. I have to do it.
I think very few writers actually enjoy editing.
But there's some people who do.
They're weird.
I agree. Like my buddy, he cannot write the next sentence until the sentence he's working on is perfect. So he'll only get like 200, 300 words a day. And I do that, and like I just did that right now.
Yeah.
You didn't even see me. So, but he can't help himself. Whereas I'm like, I can get 2,000, 3,000 words easy. But then I have to go back and kind of take out the repetition.
Yeah.
I like everybody whispers. Like if my books weren't edited, everyone would either be screaming or whispering.
All or nothing.
So I'm kind of. I have like I want to be like the meatloaf of like speculative literature. I like
Nice.
I like big sweeping emotions and high drama and lots of crying and laughing and like hate. So yeah.
And donuts.
And donuts. So, because in my book, my kid is suicidal in Long Live the Suicide King. And so and people keep asking him, why do you keep on living? And he doesn't have a really good answer. So finally this girl asks him, he's like, donuts. I really like donuts. So she starts giving him donuts. So,
Huh.
do you like donuts?
Who doesn't?
Boom. I like donuts. So, yeah.
Now, for all our viewers out there, where can they find your books to purchase and enjoy?
So you can go to the Wordfire Press website. I'm on Amazon, Kobo, Barnes & Noble, all across the internet. So, yeah.
All right. Definitely go check it out, because I want to read all of them.
Oh, they're so good. They're the minutes of my life. 8 years of this is 5 years of my life in this slim volume.
Huh.
The minutes of my life.
So, give this guy some time. Read his books, please.
Thank you so much.
And as always, we will see you next time. Thank you for joining us for ConnectiCon 2016. Check out all the other videos and shenanigans we get up to. And until next time, go be creative.